good is it you once again coming through to see me? Aren't I blessed?
Hello, my friends. It's time to get down to the brass tacks on that space situation everyone's been thinking about. Testorino. 1, 2. Just had to make sure. Sounds a little fuzzy to me. But today is not which one is better. We're going to take a look at both very, very closely. Today, this is the path forward. We're going to be covering the hell out of the Callisto Protocol. And when it comes time, the Dead Space remake as well. I'm going to cover both. It's as simple as that. As a content creator, I have an obligation to cover both realities. Both sides of the coin, because if you don't, you might leave some stone unturned. How we doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. A little reality check in the middle of the day. Coffee with brass. Yeah, it's not which one is better. There are different pieces to this puzzle, and it's not like a clear-cut thing. It's not like Resident Evil 2 versus Resident Evil 3, or, shit, what else? God of War 2018 versus God of War Original. It's like two different things, two different realities, so we gotta reality check them both. But the similarities are obviously there. I mean, Dead Space, Glenn Schofield. Callisto Protocol, Glenn Schofield. But the remake is in the hands of, I'm not sure who. EA released plenty of footage of Dead Space, both with dialogue and without. And I've come to many conclusions, but we'll get started when it makes sense. There's no reason to go too far into it. Let's get this stream shared, liked, hit the buttons, all the buttons. You know what I'm saying? Support the original creator. I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying watch who you support. We've got good arguments here. We've got good statements. Let's let people pile in because, you know, I don't do 30-minute intros like Dr. Disrespect. That's too long. That's too long. I'm going to be playing Ragnarok for the rest of my life. Damn. Must have been good, right? Must be a good game, right? I mean, what if it's not? I mean, obviously it's going to be if you're interested. Yo, what up, Sony Punk? What up, Sony Punk? We got Mr. Din and Sony Punk. What up? Memberinos. How's it going? So Callisto Protocol all the way. I'm getting a collector's edition. Ooh. Here, let's see what you got going on, mister. You know, YouTube makes everything so impossible. If I wanted to check out any profiles, I can't. They make it impossible. So sad. But as far as what we're doing today, there's something special that was released, and it really struck me. I don't know if we're going to watch that because it's a really long video. It's a really, really long video. But here in my history on YouTube, if I scroll down here, right there, partners, Mastering Horror, the Callisto Protocol docuseries episode 2. That shit is fire. I mean, you want to talk about someone who, like, cares? Those people care. Everything is so meticulously well edited, and, I mean, it's just crazy. It's weird it's on the Xbox page because they actually mention the PlayStation controller. I don't know if they didn't catch that or what. I was about to mention it in the comments, but I didn't want to be that guy who starts some shit, you know? What up? I'm a devil. How's it going, man? Sorry, I gotta make sure this stays on the screen. Otherwise, memberinos. Yeah. What up, Michael Philo in the house? Hopefully you're doing well, partner. Yeah, today I was really struck by this video. It's like goddamn, it's like a masterpiece. It's got me so hyped for this game. It's reignited my fuel. I've got several videos I'm working on right now for the next several releases that are like this, you know, horror. You know, the tone of intensity, violence. It's like this game's got meat to it, and it's flying all over the room. Can you link it, Dillon? Of course I can. I can most certainly link to the video, but it's on the Xbox official page. So, I mean, technically, you could get it, but I'll do you a solid. I'll do you a solid. You know what? Brass is, you know, he understands life is push and pull. I'll drop a link in the chat here for this compelling, super awesome video. It's about 20-something minutes long, bro. Let me label it too. Let me see if I can do that. There we go. That might be good enough. What up, Photon Bread? I pre-ordered the collector's edition for Callisto Protocol. I can't fucking wait, says the devil. The fucking devil, that is. I am considering... I mean, I think I will. I'm 100% going to buy Callisto Protocol, but I don't know if pre-ordering makes any sense. I don't know. I don't think there are bells and whistles. I don't think there's anything special that you get. Hey, man, you guys can't be in front of the hat. We got to put you behind the hat. I'm sorry. Sorry. Got to put you behind the hat.
I'm a fucking devil donated $2 through Super Chat.
I'm a devil.
Callisto Protocol. 4 more weeks.
Ooh, 4 more weeks. Now that's what I'm saying. There's a reason to look forward to gaming, even if I say it's a dying industry. It's not dead. It's not over. You can still fucking get better. You can still come back. You're not too far gone, gaming industry. Hell yeah, W for the devil. I'm a fucking devil. Thanks for the 2 man through Super Chat. Keeping the show alive, keeping the fuel in the light bulb. Electricity is flowing through my body right now. And I've got fuel to just add to the reality of the fire. When it comes to atmosphere and tension, they exactly, literally, I mean, they define the fuck out of it in this 21-minute video. And maybe we'll watch a little bit of it at some point, but I wanted to keep it, you know, pretty straightforward today. We're talking about the Callisto Protocol versus the Dead Space remake. Okay, now the first thing I wanted to bring up, and the most clear thing I want to make obvious to you guys. I'm interested in both titles, okay? But the clear factors are this. One of them is next generation only, okay? One of them is next generation only. The other, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Series XS, and PlayStation 5. So, well, I mean, Microsoft Windows. I don't really think about PC. I mean, I ain't got time to mess with settings all day, guys. I'm sorry. But if you guys could input all the data for me and I'll run the shit, I don't care. It's just too much time off my timetable. But when it comes to next generation exclusives, that's what I love to see. But guess which one of these is next gen only? I didn't believe it until someone told me. And I started snooping. I started looking. I'm like, God damn, this is a next generation only game. The Dead Space remake is next gen only. Now that's super compelling to me. Here, let me get my television back on the screen. There we go. That's super compelling to me, but let me break this down you've got one game that's a fresh new IP from Glenn Schofield, the unfiltered, uncensored image that he probably had in his head to begin with. It's coming to both consoles, banned in Japan, by the way. Banned in Japan. Like, canceled. Canceled in Japan. So that sucks. But you've also got on the other side the Dead Space remake, which is next generation only. And am I mistaken? Is it $60? Or is it 70? I think next gen only games are straight up $70 no matter what. I can't remember any other game. I'd have to think on that. Maybe you guys can tell me. Is Callisto part of a certain universe or new IP completely? It's a new story. It's entirely on its own, but it may cross wires with like PUBG or something like that. That's something I can't quite get yet. I mean, that's a dumb thing that they like included with something or other, something else, but I maybe they removed that. Either way, from what I can tell, this is a fresh, new, entirely different take on the space horror survival, survival horror space genre, that is. This science fiction, man, I can't get enough of it. But here, let's bust out. I don't think we can bust out the Schofield cut. Let's bust out this trailer real quick, because I just want to recap before we get too far. If you're completely new here, this is what we do. We reality check the situation on games, and flat out, we tell it like it is. If that's too much to handle, what can I do? I've already seen plenty of this, plenty of times, but I just want to.
Entirely in my hands.
Yeah, here we go. See,
Just trying to give you a chance.
the difference between trailers and full-length gameplay is quite massive. That's why I look at both, and I try to judge what they're selling us. I'm very interested in this game. I mean, like, unlike any other. I just hope it's really there, because after watching the gameplay a little bit, and we will watch that after this, I don't know, man. I think both games aren't exactly as good as the original Dead Space.
That last part.
But more on that later.
Gives me chills every time.
Yeah, this part's good. Trailer escalates. Then boom. That's really well done. Dude, before I knew anything about this game, I was like, what is that? Some type of generic clone? No, this is probably the uncensored, unfiltered truth of what Glenn Schofield wanted in the first place. That man, dude, if you guys haven't watched that docuseries episode 2, I mean, damn. I mean, we've only been talking for a few minutes, so of course you couldn't have watched it. But I do suggest it very much so. I mean, damn. That's part of why we're here today. It inspired the fuck out of me. Because, I mean, they're really passionate. You can tell they're very passionate about this project. And it's just unfortunate to me. Maybe it's not unfortunate to anyone else that it's not next-gen exclusive. I think this should have been next-gen exclusive, but at the same time, if this game is like, basically like The Last of Us Part 2, a next-gen game on a previous-gen console, well, shit. Well, then I'll bite. I'll definitely bite. EA equals evil. Are you sure? Callisto Protocol is not as graphically as impressive as the Dead Space remake, but I hope the gameplay and story are good. Well, here's the thing, people. Here's the thing. We're going to move through this reality check at my pace, but I'll keep it straightforward. Won't throw too many curveballs. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Let's get an extended look. Here we go. Let's get an extended look at this, because there's something within the footage. I mean, there's nothing like here that you probably haven't seen, but think about it like this. Take a look at the camera work, the way the character moves and everything. Look at the way you're walking around. Look at the way the gun's like kind of wobbling in your hand, the way the camera kind of follows you in a soft movement kind of way. It's not like there's no shake. There's a little bit of movement to the camera. Here, I gotta sneeze, bro. Here, I gotta sneeze.
Okay, I see what's going on.
False alarm. Maybe later. But, how do I put this, guys? There's a cinematic element to the movement of the cameras when you're playing a game like The Last of Us 2, something like that. Callisto Protocol has that movement. I think Gears of War might have had it too, but I don't like Gears of War, so I don't really bring it up. I'm a very casual fan. I'm very backseat. I don't give a shit. But the nuances in the character movement, the way the camera kind of flows with you, you can kind of see that here very much so, as opposed to Dead Space. And you can hear this music. And if you watch that docuseries episode for the Callisto Protocol, they talk about how in-depth they go with the music and the audio, how important it is. This game has extreme production. Extreme production. The production value here is so fucking high that this game is 100% worth it. I will definitely be buying this game. No doubt in my mind. That's enough for that. Let's go back. I'm going to go to the Dead Space extended. Well, maybe the raw gameplay is more. That's what we need. Because that, dude, anytime there's an edited video and there's like a guy voicing it over and it's like fade to this, fade to that, transition to this, it's like, dude, show me the truth. And here is the truth. Well, actually, I want to skip past this real quick. It's basically just like a cutscene to me. And that looks terrible. I hate that. But I think, you know, if people start focusing in, like super hyper focus on this, you'll see that there's something missing. Isaac's movements are so stiff. The camera is fucking stiff. I mean, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. I feel like the camera in Dead Space was even better than this. Like, it's so robotic and on rails. Why can't we have a sway to it like Callisto Protocol? And the music is fucking horrendous. They don't know what they're doing with the timing or anything. But I will say the visuals. Let's see, where are those visuals, man? I seen some visuals here that I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, these to me aren't that great. When it gets lit up and you can see all the damn detail. Like, I think they start up an engine toward the end or something. I really don't like this footage. If this is a raw look at the game, I really don't like what I'm seeing. So maybe we should watch the other one. I've watched this several times. And honestly, wow, I gave it a thumbs down. Holy shit. I mean, that's kind of how I honestly feel. Compared to the original, this is a thumbs down. Even the text. I mean, you can tell they threw money at this. And being next-gen exclusive, that's a big thing. That's an important detail. The Callisto Protocol was ultimately separated from the PUBG universe Hell yeah, Photon Bread. That's a good thing. Here, let me put this up here. Silent sneeze. Dude. Hey, what up, Forge a Grizzly? Let me see if they are all 60 bucks. I don't think they are, man. $70 for Dead Space. Let me see. I think Callisto Protocol is 70 on next gen. I am not even seeing it for previous generation console. I'm not even seeing it on here. You can't pre-order it from here, man. PS4 edition. Let's try to buy the PS4 edition. It's 60 bucks. So Callisto Protocol, there you go. The cheaper price. If you buy it on previous gen, it's less money. I'm getting both games, says Forge a Grizzly. Oh, we're not all loaded. Macho Man, I'm not voting on that poll. I'm looking forward to both games and very excited. Also, Dead Space will be $60 on PC only. Jesus! Nobody has to vote on the poll. You can do whatever you want. Free will. Mr. Din Bassett. Here, I'm just checking here. Dead Space, no matter how pretty it is, still the same game at the end of the day. I mean, Bassett might have his thinking cap on there, partner. Here, let's go back. Here, let's go back. Every time I look at chat, people start leaving. I'm going to ignore chat from here on out. If you'd like to say anything, consider supporting the show. But anyway, there's something here I'd like to... Yes, here we go. The one where they're actually presenting the gameplay. Like, this one looks different, bro.
I'm here to give you
I'm not even
first
fucking
look at
kidding.
one of my favorite
Now that I
sections
look
of
at
the
it, it's different.
So we find ourselves
2 weeks ago, by the way.
Shimura's hangar at the beginning of chapter 3.
2 weeks ago.
We're gonna make our way towards the control room in engineering, where we'll attempt to restart the ship's engine.
To me, it looks
For
darker.
those of you who remember the original, the hangar was much smaller than it is now. We get to explore this location and literally fly through it before heading to our destination.
I do like the... there are some
Navigating
things
between
about this game, I'll
chapters
say.
without load screens or having
Here,
a camera
one sec.
cutaway is
You guys are going to hear both sides, okay? And I don't want to spoil anything, but, I mean, it's kind of balanced. There's a balance here, and I'll explain more as we jump into it.
part of how we've reimagined the Ishimura for the remake. We don't need to rely on the tram as the sole way to get between chapters. It is now a seamless, interconnected ship.
It is now a seamless, interconnected ship. Let's listen to that one more time with the text option on.
Ishimura for the remake. We don't need to rely on the tram as the sole way to get between chapters. It is now a seamless, interconnected ship.
Seamless, interconnected. That to me is brilliant. Oh my. Hey, Rhett Gaddy.
Rhett Gaddy donated $2 through Super Chat. Callisto Dead Space and Re 4 will be day one buys for me.
Well, I mean, it's pretty expensive. You know, that's a hell of a fucking price. Callisto Protocol to me is 100%. I'm buying it for sure. I just have to see what the timeline is between all of those games. I'll have to see. Resident Evil, of course. I mean, damn. I will be buying the holy shit out of that game. I mean, I'm not buying, like, you know, super crazy platinum edition or whatever, Leon Flex's edition. No. But I will definitely be there day one. No exceptions. Thanks, Rhett Gaddy, for the 2. In the compartment bay.
Entering volume.
It's loud. The movements are a little stiff. Actually super stiff. The way he goes from position 1 to position 2 to position 3, it's like literally a robot.
We've got 2 lurkers here. You can quickly get rid of them with the pulse rifle or Isaac's trusty plasma cutter. There aren't many traditional firearms on board.
The flying looks better.
You may have to improvise and choose how to take each necromorph.
Flying around looks better using that, you know, anti-grav, whatever. That looks better, but the hit detection does not. The way Isaac took those hits just now, unacceptable.
Down. We're now entering the ship.
Here we go. Seamless, baby.
We have a lot to show you, so let's skip ahead to chapter 3.
I like how they skip ahead, too. They don't show you a bunch of
We've just
prologue.
received a briefing to head over to the refueling station.
This looks amazing. This part coming up. This
To
is
get
like,
there, we're
holy
passing
shit.
through the machine shop over here.
And this is very interesting.
If
We have a
you needed
choice.
to backtrack or simply wanted to explore the ship further, you may encounter a completely different experience. Different enemies, the ambience and lighting may change. This is what we call the intensity director. It keeps the Ishimura unpredictable and brings some additional tension and challenge.
I liked what he was saying there. I want to highlight that, actually. That's a very specific thing that's like, I like that.
The ambience and lighting may change. This is what we call the intensity director. It keeps the Ishimura unpredictable and brings some additional tension and challenge.
Unpredictable. Unlike games that have enemies purely on rails, like built literally to get in your way, like roadblocks. It's like, this enemy's a roadblock. Here, stay here until the lockdown stops, until the red lights stop beeping and you can leave the area. Just endure this location for 5 minutes. It's like, no. This is what I'm more talking about. I like unpredictability. I like to be stuck in a ship with a bunch of fucking maniacs. Like, you know, basically like these. These are maniacs. They are fucking crazy. Aliens? Maniacs? Same thing. But if what they're saying is true, if there's some unpredictability, like horror director behind the scenes, basically, well, I mean, that's entirely... I mean, that's a whole different bowl of soup there, man. And I am hungry. Definitely take a bite. I am seeing things I don't like and things that I really like, but I mean, I need to see the execution before I see anything. Before I, you know, buy things. The lighting is massive. I mean...
As you can see, some memorable moments are authentic to the original. We've added tons of graphical enhancement that support strategic dismemberment.
Yeah, the dismemberment seems alright.
Using kinesis, we'll bring that gondola over and make our way to the south refueling station.
Holy shit.
We need to gain access to the fuel management office, which contains the power functions for the refueling station. We can follow that cable to find our way there. One of the things we tried to achieve was to add more
James
context to the
Tukino?
various objectives, to expand on what was there, and bring a bit more detail and depth where we could.
Oh my. That's the thing. That's the thing. What just happened? It like it goes back on what he just said. Unpredictability. This whole sequence was on rails.
To expand on what was there, and bring a bit more detail and depth where we could.
That was definitely on rails. And I don't know if they reused the music from the original, but goddamn, that is not what you do. That is not what you do. It sounds reused. It sounds like AI programmed. I don't like the music at fucking all. Like, I mean, I liked the original Dead Space. The way they used music was pretty much perfect. And it's kind of similar music, but this, like, the pacing is all fucking wrong. And I think the blood is not nearly as good as the original. Something, man. Blood splattered.
The refueling station has no power. we can look for a way to access the fuel management office.
I do, you know, I do appreciate them doing different things, though. Like,
This card should allow us in, and we can now make our way back.
how do I put this? The original Dead Space brought so much to the table. Like, so fucking much. That games literally copied it. I think The Last of Us specifically copied the fuck out of Dead Space. I'm not even joking. Like, when I played that and beat it, I'm like, what the fuck? Same sequences as Joel. Like, really weird. Dead Space, 1/27/2023. Callisto, 12/2. Holy shit. Let's get this timeline up here, man. Like button. Button of like. Let's see. So far the poll is... interesting.
Isaac. Hammond.
Daniels? You made it.
Thank God. After the bridge, we thought that...
Glad to disappoint. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I tracked down your rig. You're an engineer, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
Now that we have access to this room, we're faced with a very tough choice.
He said a very tough choice, and I do like that there's a choice here, but it's not really tough. In fact, he gives us the answer right off the bat.
We could cut power to life support and rely on air canisters for oxygen, but today we'll play a section without lights instead.
So, what he just said was we can choose what the fuck happens here. We can choose not to have lights, we can choose not to have oxygen. There's a choice.
We're faced with a very tough choice. We could cut power to life support and rely on air canisters for oxygen, but today we'll play a section without lights instead.
So they chose to turn off the lights as a matter of strategy, you know. I don't know if things are like resources. I don't know if resources are quite as limited as they were in the original. I liked how limited they were. It was like almost perfect. This game is gonna be just fine. Hope it's not broken on release. Just fine? Yeah, this game is gonna be just fine. As a matter of fact, Saints Row is just fine. But, like, we're aiming for the tippy top, you know. We're going for Mount Everest. We're not going for the top of the wrestling ring. We're going for Mount Everest. The original Dead Space was fucking nuts. And the AI was pretty good too. This AI, I don't know.
In the decontamination room, using new tech, we've cranked up the tension.
Ooh. Dude, look at these graphics, bro.
Dynamic smoke creates that thick and opaque atmosphere that makes you lose track of the lurkers.
I
even when
think,
they're right next to you.
I think the dynamic smoke might be something I'm not into. It looks like it's experimental as hell. Like, I don't know.
It adds to the claustrophobia, the feeling of being locked in with a pack of necromorphs.
It looks like it looks like it came out of Dreams, where you can create your own smoke. I don't know. I mean, the graphics are nuts right here because, like, look at how much shit's going on. The water, the darkness, the lighting. Like, the light against the darkness. It's... This
stop is the
room.
centrifuge.
This shit right here, this looks next generation material. Like, look at this fucking room.
Our last stop is the centrifuge. It's offline, and the Ishimura's getting dragged down to the planet.
Yeah, this looks so crazy compared to the original. I remember this level being quite annoying.
Particle effects.
It
light,
needed
and foreign
improvement.
debris.
I think this
We
will
wanted
be an
this room to
improvement.
be
Look at this.
imposing and tell a story at the same time. It's a lot more impressive, and its size makes it harder to keep track of the incoming necromorphs. So audio plays a huge role here in identifying
The necromorphs
direction
are
of
not
threats.
as scary. They're not as crazy. They seem weak. Like, I was scared of them coming back before. Now it's like...
With one of the generator modules back in place, we can head to the second one. Flying in zero-G and not being anchored to the surface makes spatial awareness extremely important. Combat encounters can quickly become deadly, especially with leapers.
Oh, shit.
And now,
This
with
looks
the generator
amazing.
modules powered up, the centrifuge is ready to be activated.
I mean, it really does look next gen. But that movement right there, I mean, you guys might not notice it because everything is like, wow, it looks so fucking amazing. But the way Isaac is moving, it looks like he's very robotic and stiff. Like, in the air, it seems like, I don't know, like, not very precise, not very fine-tunable.
I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek.
Look at that.
Thank you for tuning in.
Dude, the last image they show you is like the craziest graphics ever. Next gen exclusive.
I
That's
hope you enjoyed this sneak peek at the new
that
Dead
gets me,
Space.
man.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Like, if I were looking at that, I'd be like, holy fuck.
The new Dead
I mean, damn. I saw a little pop in. Oh, I didn't see any. Maybe there was some. Pop in. Holy shit. I don't think this game will be broken on launch. The only thing, man, I don't know. It just doesn't look... It doesn't look like wow. It doesn't look like holy fuck. I mean, visuals only go so far for me. It's like the combat is 90% of the game. Man, my throat's fucked up today or something. Kratos, it will go on sale, mate, at some stage. Sale. I mean, I require a sale anymore with buying games. Let's see. Survival is looking... Dude, survival horror in the future? Shit. Look at all the titles we got lined up now. It's like they listened. They shaped up. They figured it out. They figured out what we want. And maybe we'll see it. Alrighty, guys. Today, I guess we're going to have a short show. This channel requires support. If we don't water the plant will not grow. And I will not have my time devalued. Okay? I will not have my time devalued. I've been here for 40 minutes. I'm a devil stepped up. Rhett Getty stepped up. If no one else can step up, we're going to end this within 15 or 20. Anyway, let's get further into this meaty portion. Because this is not, by a damn sight, over. Now that we've looked in depth, very closely, at, well, Dead Space Remake, let's remember what we just looked at. The audio. I mean, shit. You want to talk about audio, partner? This is... I mean, fuck me. Like... Oh my god! That means someone is a savior of magnificent proportions. Oh my god!
Megacephalic has just donated $25 through Super Chat.
Megacephalic. Well, that's probably the wrong way to say that. Megacephalic. Doesn't that mean big brain? Huge, huge brain. Apparently, you're also Bruce Wayne. I appreciate that. Bruce Wayne, the Michael Black. Bruce Wayne. Back to back. We appreciate that, man. Thank you for your kind donation. We will not abuse that donation. We're going to put it straight back into the channel. We're going to keep the channel live. Thank you. It's like 90 degrees in here today, bro. Thank you very much. Here, let's see. Holy shit. scare the shit out of me. Why is it so loud these days?
Michael Philo donated $1.49 through Super Chat.
Pow pow. Philo Station 4. Coming down from space, and it runs everything. Do not question the integrity of Philo. He deployed a peach to chat. We appreciate. We appreciate that, partner. Thanks for keeping the show alive, keeping us afloat, keeping the macaroni and cheese in the damn bowl. You know what I'm saying? But here, let me make this super fucking clear, people. I want both games. I want Dead Space and I want the Callisto Protocol. There are reasons I could list off and say to you within a fucking 2 hours time span, but I will lay it out as flat, as simple as possible. Next gen only. That's a turn on. That's a super turn on, in fact. As a gamer, we gotta see next gen, baby. Next gen or nothing. You know, like they said in the 90s, nerf or nothing. Next gen or fuck off. You know what I'm saying? I can't be as clear as possible on that. If the Callisto Protocol was next gen only, I'd buy the fucking $100 edition. If, you know, if possible, but look, man. I want both of these games because I think they're fucking breathtaking examples of what we could do in the survival horror genre. Science fiction, that's my favorite shit. We go down that path, it's unlimited. You can tell any story in space. You can manipulate any environment in space. You can take any genre out there, and it will be potentially groovy. And as a certified space cowboy, I think I approve of both titles. It's just we really got to see a little bit more, you know? This is magnificent. Looking at this, I like what I see. But I want to test it, you know, like a game tester does. Sometimes you guys are like, why are you playing the game like an analyst? Well, Dillon in the Details is the name of the YouTube channel, but I guess we can just ignore the details. I like looking at things, man. If you have an artist, right, who has been working on this painting for fucking 30 years, and you don't examine every inch of that fucking painting, or if you don't, even 3 years, shit, 3 months, if someone's been working on a painting for 3 months, and you don't examine it for at least, like, shit, 3 minutes straight, well then, I mean, details matter, man. Whoa, 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 hold on, hold on. Hold on. Is there a crouch system? Maybe not. Maybe there is. I can't tell if that was like a movie game sequence or not, like linear sequence. Wow, they're not fucking around here. See, that's the thing. I love competition. I love competition. At least in the video game industry. Competition on YouTube might be a little different. Oh my god! Look at the fog! I think that decimates Dead Space right there. They were talking about how the fog is like procedural or whatever in that game. It's like advanced fog physics. Well, baby. This looks fucking next level. Yo, what up, Elsa? Hope you're doing well, partner. Beautiful art you do. You're awesome. Him covered in blood is a nice touch. Rhett Getty, I mean, look, man. We were just playing The Last of Us Part 2. I believe The Last of Us also does this, but the blood on the character is essential. If you're having a bloody fight to the death, blood is literally flying everywhere, okay? If you're having a fight to the death, that shit is everywhere. This game has fights to the death. The Callisto Protocol was banned in Japan. It was banned in Japan. That's, to me, that's another reason to buy right there. I bought Martha is Dead because they censored it on PlayStation, and on Xbox I got it uncensored, and guess what? The game fucking sucked. It was trash, and I haven't even talked about it because it's as broken as Cyberpunk, and it's not worth the money, and if I give it any attention, people will buy it. So I'll decimate it later when it's like $1. Hopefully you can't even buy that game anymore. It's fucking worthless. Like, I really want to shred it, but there's no point. It'll only do good things for that company. Oh, man. Maybe that's part of Cyberpunk's success. I dragged it so hard that they literally were like, okay, we gotta follow this guy and fix every problem he's bitching about. Otherwise... Imagine, bro. Just for a second, think about it. The internet's a big place, but there have been people here who hold some push in the industry. They've come through chat, and they've even supported the show. They've even called in. People who have push in the industry have been here. And if they look at my Cyberpunk videos, and they're like, wow, this guy is the biggest complainer ever, but he's right. What an asshole, but he's a right asshole. He's correct. I mean, maybe they changed the entire damn sequence. Maybe that changed the future. But thank goodness, guys. I mean, really, genuinely, thank goodness. You know why I'm saying thank you? Because these are at least good games we can argue about. You don't see any fucking soulless functionality. You don't see anything here that's like... It's very arguable that both of these games are going to be good. And you know what? I'd rather argue over 2 good games than 2 fucking terrible games that I have no interest in. I'll say, though, the blood in this... Hey, why is the quality down to, like, 2p? I think it's a compression. This is like... Yeah, it's some other guy who uploaded this. I don't like that. I want the raw file. So this probably even looks better than this, bro. And see? See what I'm seeing? The camera's like literally all over the place. Imagine you were a cameraman. You had to get that shot. Physicality. Functionality. Movement. Oh my god. I would definitely be testing all these blood physics and... See, there's like pools of blood. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I noticed those pools of blood were like completely flat, yet there are grates there, as in it would fall through those holes. I don't know. I won't look too far into it, but from what I can tell, this game is 100% worth it. Is this guy... I thought he was left-handed for some reason. That's weird. Details makes greatness. Yes, indeed, Photon. You know what? Some troll I won't even mention, or maybe he's not a troll. He just comments on literally every video, and I don't think he watches any of it. He said, Flight Simulator is the most generic game. And I'm like, bro, the most generic game? As in, you could put any label on it, and it's like a great value product. Oh my god, what a fucking... I mean, you got peanuts for brains, pal. Whoever that was, man. I mean, he comments on every video, and I don't think he watches any of them. Pisses me off, man. But that's fine. I guess he's a fan in some regard. Holy fuck! This is what I'm saying. I think this is like... Okay. Part 2 of the live stream. Let me lay something down to you guys. The reason I did this today is because I was inspired to make a video. A video that has to do with more details on this matter. Now, I wasn't going to get into them, but now that we've had some support and we have got viewership skyrocketing, let's hit that like button if you could, please. And the subscribe if you're brand new here. Let me lay this down. This is almost a guaranteed slam dunk. And I have information on why. Well, I mean, I don't know why. I have information on, well, there are elements that make this almost guaranteed. They're already working on different things for the Callisto Protocol. Not only a sequel to the game, that's not what I'm talking about. I already know about that. We haven't even mentioned that. That's a different subject for a different time. But I'll tell you this, they are already gearing up for Callisto Protocol comics, Callisto Protocol, well, I don't want to say TV or movie, but something in that range, something in that volume, because they partnered with Skybound. This project is partnered with Skybound, and that tells me a few different things. We could get different games like the Telltale Collection, you know, in that direction with Callisto Protocol, which, you know, that's entirely up to people if they want to see more of that. That's, you know, that's a different route. But Skybound being what it is, it excites me. And you know how I found this out? Here, let's go back real quick. You know how I found this out? Watching that documentary right here. Atmosphere and Tension, Mastering Horror, the Callisto Protocol docuseries. It's on the Xbox official channel. I believe you can watch this on PlayStation as well. I didn't look. But within this video right here, this 21 minute, 51 second video right here, let's just not worry about that. Let's see where he's at. Let's see. A beautiful face makes an appearance here that I'm like, God damn, I'm so ready to see this succeed that I'm gearing up for its succeeding nature already. When I seen Robert Kirkman sitting here, this is Robert Kirkman, the creator of the Walking Dead comics, and I mean, many other things. Invincible, he's done many, many comics. He does many different things. But when I seen this man sitting here, I got a little bit excited because if they've partnered previously to partnering with, you know, other games, this creator and his company and what they're doing, it tells me that this will succeed. Like, they're already ready. I mean, not only are they working on or talking about a sequel before it even fucking is released, this partnership here tells me that we're going in the direction of, hey, we're going to make a fuckload of more shit.
Build suspense and to make things, you know, more terrifying.
Most people want to avoid or get out of a feeling that's so intense and dreadful.
This is a work of art, and I hope people consider appreciating it. This right here is a 21-minute video I could have made, like, in my way, but now I don't even need to do it. I don't even need to do it. I will be making a video on the Callisto Protocol. It's kind of like this live stream, but condensed, you know, very condensed. You guys get a pure, unfiltered reality check. Pure, unfiltered. Tom Savini as well appears in here, and it's like I'm gearing up to be excited because I know what they could do. I know how this can go. Dead Space is already established. Therefore, you don't have to really sell that game. You don't have to sell the sizzle. You've already got the steak ready. It's just, hey, you want the same steak you had last week? Oh, sure. It's like, honestly, I'm looking forward to both. I plan on buying both if I can. It's just, I know what I want more. And I hope, and I mean I hope, that Dead Space is not a soulless cash grab. Because it could be. I haven't seen pure, unfiltered gameplay that, like, doesn't have any cutaway. It doesn't, like, show anyone doing anything outside of the objective. To me, if I were to make a video and sell my game, I mean, I wouldn't just want to sell it. I want to prove that my game can do what people expect. Or what it should do. Like Resident Evil 3, they probably showed that game off and people were like, wow, bro, you can dodge, you can do this and that. I wonder if you can explore Raccoon City. Because I was there for that. It was fucking terrible. 6 hours, 4 hours, maybe 3 hours and 30 minutes. You can beat that fucking game so quick. What a horrible remake with soulless fucking, just endless soullessness. endless soullessness. How does it fucking feel to be a part of that club? It sucks, because I loved Resident Evil. All of them. Up to Resident Evil 4, I think. I mean, you've got Survivor, that's a shit. That's a turd on the sidewalk. Nothing I can do with that. But the thing is, what I'm saying here is I have much more faith in the Callisto Protocol because it's coming from the man himself, the god of the operation, Mr. Schofield, Mr. Glenn fucking Schofield. See if we can see where he's at. Is he at the beginning? I hope he is.
The Callisto Protocol will, in fact, scare the pants off of all of us. There will be no more pants.
What is fear?
There will be no more pants.
Fear is such a basic part of who we are. Where is it created?
Oh my god, dude. This is art, and it is going I want people to appreciate this, because I know how much effort went into this. To get all these people together and, like, get all this footage, it's just like, what the fuck? And then you've got all these directors coming in here, too, and, like, analysts of fear, like psychologists and shit coming in. Oh, man, it excites the fuck out of me, because, like, this is a passion project, it seems. Special effects makeup artists from It. I mean, damn. Here, I want to see, there's something Glenn Schofield said around the halfway. I'm like, damn. He's not the best in front of a camera, but the man has worked to death. He has worked to holy hell. So I understand. People not being comfortable in front of a camera is kind of normal. What I do here is very odd. Here, I don't think I'm going to find it unless... I don't know his face. Oh my god, when they were talking about this part, I stood up out of my chair and I said, holy shit.
You're tense.
Making people feel scared is kind of like what we're hired to do on this, right, guys?
Look at this instrument they use. It's, like, very rare. They only made 5, like, ever. Or something like that. This instrument they're using to make the game, like,
we've done a lot of
music.
things with our apprehension engine.
The apprehension engine is something that Hollywood has used. It's brand new. It's this crazy invention, right? It's a weird looking thing, and it's got metal on it and strings and stuff.
Look at this shit.
And the sounds it makes are just awful.
Oh my god! Dude, get me in there, bro.
There are only a handful of them built, and it's got a variety of things that you can do with it.
Get me in there. I want to touch that instrument. That looks fucking awesome. Like, please. Like, I'm too afraid to fly, but, you know, maybe I can take a train or something. I will travel. That looks fucking amazing. One out of 5 in the country or something like that?
Looking thing, and it's got metal on it and strings and stuff. And the sounds it makes are just awful.
And this is what I am, like, trying to very meticulously tell you guys.
There are only a handful of them built, and it's got a variety of things that you can do with it.
For me, the apprehension engine it's like a chaos playground.
What I'm trying to tell you guys is this is passion. Dead Space, I heard the music, I said that ain't fucking passion. I'm interested in both games though, so calm down. Dude, I will literally freak out to play that. I love audio. I love creating music.
Core box, and there's
like fucked up music.
3-string kind of cello component.
The most basic thing is it's got a reverb spring in it. You can just flick it with your finger like this and make the loudest noise you have ever heard. It's so disturbing. It's in Dr. Sleep, actually, several times.
It comes with a little bow.
Push your movie.
And with that, you know, there's like these rulers that it has, and each one is different lengths. So you can get different pitches and bend the rulers.
As if that wasn't enough, then it's got basically a hurdy-gurdy built into it. And the hurdy-gurdy can be played either with a slide, or you can play individual notes.
Bro, I think I watched YouTube videos to figure out how to even put it together, because the instruction manual is really minimal. And once you start playing it, you realize you're like, oh, well, it's just gonna tell you what, you know, you're gonna just react with it, and there's no like right way to play it, and I think it made
no right way to play it. I love that shit. I have been making music since I was like, I don't remember. I don't remember. 14? I can't. I have been making music for a while, and the thing is, you don't have to make music sound like anything. You can make it sound eerie as shit. You ever listen to a John Carpenter soundtrack? Some of that shit is just like noises going off, just in a very chaotic, but like uneasy way. It's like the tension rises because you're playing this a certain way.
It made so much more sense after spending some time with it. It's like, of course, yeah, it's just like whatever you know, put into it, it's going to sort of give you that kind of like weird tension vibe energy back, and it's just going to create this kind of like feedback loop of
I love it too, man.
hellscape sounds that come out of it.
Like, get me in there! I will play with the buttons.
I'm sure this has been done, but I feel like someone needs to do like a Hollywood Bowl show where it's just like one individual up there, and it's just, you know, act one is, you know, beautiful sounds, because you can get some interestingly beautiful sounds and rhythms out of it. Yeah,
haunting.
But then act two would be, you know, everyone, it's time to go home. Like, let's get aggressive. Act two.
It's time to go home. It's time to go home. Dude, I think I still have passion for music. I just don't have any reason to play it.
Every project you're trying to make it is.
I just don't have any reason to play it. It's like I could just download all this shit off YouTube and just like manipulate that. Anyway, since you want to wear a Batman suit, Dylan? What? Batman suit? Batman suit? No, I don't want to wear any Batman suit. 70% of developers in Striking Distance Studios are old veterans from Visceral Games. Well, I'll tell you, Visceral Games was... Visceral Games, man. Whew. Ew, the Forever Purge? Why is this guy on my screen? Get this the fuck out of here, you pleb. Pleb. There are certain directors, like, what did you do to get into that position in life? Why are you so... You are so privileged, but at the same time, you made garbage. You made fucking terrible garbage, and you are on my screen? Mm-mm. Like, that's a whole different argument. I don't want to freak out too much on that. But I'll tell you what, I do suggest watching this all the way. I know I didn't give you guys the full examination of it. It's 21 minutes long. I don't want to take their content, you know. I think this is something you should watch down or sit down and watch with like a bowl of your favorite coffee or milk or whatever, you know, whatever. Just chill out and watch this shit. It's quite fascinating how in-depth they go. And I believe James 2 Kino sent me the first episode, which was compelling, but this one is like, I mean, we're taking it to a whole fucking new level, bro. Like, this is production beyond production. Like, what are they fucking doing? And this is the other actor involved.
It's not just going to be, you know, one door opens and they're right there. It's coming out from different vents and pipes, and sometimes you hear something in the background and you don't notice it, but then you do as the audience member.
Like, this just looks like, look at that fucking hallway, bro. Like, yeah, Dead Space might look better. It might have more polish and pearlescent values or whatever. But, bro. Here, let's get this image quality to maximum. There we go. You know, I don't know if you guys see exactly what I see, but the depth here is quite more so jaw-dropping than Dead Space to me. Absolutely. Aren't they making God of War Ragnarok PS5 bundles? Yeah, dude, I've seen one, man. I've seen one. Here, I'm getting back to talking to you guys. Dead Space is legendary. Callisto is just a knockoff. You don't... You better watch your lips there, partner. You better watch them damn lips there, partner. Dead Space, Glenn Schofield, day one, baby. Glenn Schofield, creator. Actually, you know what? Let's reality check you. You ruled the roost. Shit. You built something. And for that, you gotta fucking pay. Here, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Ooh, my God, I can hear audio coming out of this fucking thing, man. That's cringe. Oh, let's see here. One second. I gotta find Glenn Schofield. Glenn Schofield served as the creator and executive producer of Dead Space 2008. While he was employed at Visceral Games and provided creative input on Dead Space 2 before leaving the studio to co-found Sledgehammer Games in 2009, despite Schofield not involved with 2013 Dead Space 3. Guess fucking what? That's why I don't play that game. Subliminally, I knew the whole time. It's a different script. It's new management. They stepped in. They fucking destroyed Dead Space. Fucking destroyed it. I don't care about the Michael Bay sequences. I can get those in any variety of games that are straight up on rails and move forward like... I will eventually play Dead Space 3, but consider it the weakest possible thing. Without Glenn Schofield, reality is harsh. Without Glenn Schofield, Dead Space wouldn't exist. Callisto Protocol, baby. Consider taking a deeper look. And then consider spending your money wisely on the Callisto Protocol over Dead Space. You want to know a percentage value to these? I'd say I'm 96% sure that the Callisto Protocol is going to be quite fucking satisfying. Now, a percentage I can line up with Dead Space, I'm somewhere about 89%. 89%. Now, if you can do math, there's quite a gap there. And the gap is because it's literally a cash grab. Literally a fucking a name. Okay. Calm down. Carbon copy versus new, fresh. New, fresh will literally always win. New, fresh always will win. I want the new IP. I want the goddamn... I want a future without remakes. But that is too much to ask because nostalgia is so fucking powerful. It's the most powerful feeling there is. Nostalgia will literally get you to buy tickets for the rest of your life to the same set of sequences. Permanently. How do I combat this? How do I get away from that? Just play the fucking original. Resident Evil 2 original? Shit. I could vaporize the RE2 reimagining if I could just forever play the RE2 original, 1998. I seriously don't need it. I don't need it. The world might, but I don't. Because I've already been there for the best. Overwatch is definitely not up my alley. I'll pass 35 times. What's going on with this Overwatch talk? Yo, Frank Caves, how you doing there, partner? Yo, man. Overwatch? I will review that. But it's going to be a very simple review. It's going to be gameplay with my voice. And it's going to be a long conversation about it. Long. Because there's no live stream that I could do that would make sense. You want me to reality check that game? I will be. Just give me a little bit more time. I'm basically going to do as easy a review as possible because it's a free-to-play game, and it's like, I don't want to say too much. No spoilers. Never played Overwatch. You are why they're trying to censor it. RE4 Remake will be breathtaking. That shit will be fire. That's what I like to hear at Gaddy. I think it's going to be fucking immaculate. Oh, I was saying earlier that Overwatch 2 is all PC gamers have. What the fuck? All PC gamers have. Listen here, partner. There are two fundamental facts in reality. You play a first-person shooter with a controller. You play a video game with a video game console. Sorry. Now, if you happen to be loaded and you happen to have time, PC will benefit you. It will benefit the fuck out of you. You will be able to master your life entirely with a PC. Your life as a gamer, your life in work, your life in anything, learning, growing. But video games will always, for me and many millions of others, remain entirely on the consoles. Period. 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 If someone gifted me a $10,000 PC, I would stream on it. I would fucking stream on it. I am not even kidding. I wouldn't play games. I mean, for you guys, I guess, but damn. Seems like a little bit much. Yeah, when you're talking about fucking Overwatch on the PC, you must be hitting that blunt. Because, holy fuck. Overwatch on the PC? Well, let me get my Let me just pack my bags real quick. Let me very quickly pack my bags, because that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. If you're playing on a PC, you're doing a few different things. You're playing Crysis. You're playing, like, advanced shit. Like, ray tracing on, 60 frames locked, performance mode, ultra settings across the board. You're not playing Oversnooze 1.2. Fuck that. I am gonna reality check the holy fuckity fuck out of that game. Not because it deserves it, but because you deserve it. Do I like it? Yeah. Will I pay for it? Not on any fucking level or dimension of reality. Ever. It's worthless. I wish I could distinctly, like, say things, like, very clearly. As in worthless, as in not spending a dime. Ever. If I didn't play Flight Sim and Farm Sim, I wouldn't have a PC. That's intense, Photon. I thought you might be very against what I just said. Farm Sim. I'm curious about that one. Is it really a simulator, though? I was watching Is It Worth a Buy? And he had a farm simulator on there that I'm like, ugh, glad I didn't ever invest. But I do like simulators. I do like feeling like I can do things that I can do in real life, but with simplicity, with ease. Like hobbies I wish I could have. Like flying, I'll tell you what, man, I can't get in a plane. If I get in a plane, gotta be unconscious. Gotta be drugged or something. Just get the stretcher, put a fucking rag over my eyes, get me on that plane like that, and that's it. Tie me down, put me unconscious. I don't know. But Flight Sim, actually, like, I can do that. I can learn that. And, you know, it takes away my fear to some extent. But gaming isn't, you know, it's not one thing or the other. I just choose to game entirely on console. Absolutely. I just think that's how it's always been and how it should be, you know? Consoles. It's like the NES. I mean, you can go back to old ass shit like the DOS and the... Oh, wait. We're on 1080p. I don't know if we can handle 1080p. Don't know. But I'll tell you, man. I'll always be a gamer. If consoles just all of a sudden snapped out of thin air, Thanos snapped out of this fucking reality, I guess I'd be a PC gamer from then on out. Unless I entirely rely on portable units. Here, why am I watching this still? Here, we have literally reality checked the fuck out of that Callisto Protocol episode 2. Let's see. I don't think Dead Space has anything like that. Not even close. They just had what they showed us, fundamentally. The extended gameplay walkthrough with the guy talking is good, but I think it's different from this, man. I seriously think it's different from this. The footage is not as impressive, and I don't know what it could be. 2 weeks ago, released at the same time. If you didn't play a lot of multiplayer, it wouldn't be worth it since you don't need to pay to be online. But in terms of next-gen consoles for single-player games, the value for performance is damn good. Right on, man. No, I see what you meant. I don't know. Callisto is going to outsell Dead Space Remake. Let's slow your ass down there, partner. It's going to outsell the remake? Oh, no. Next generation exclusive. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Think, McFly. Think. Next generation exclusive. Dead Space. Next generation exclusive. How in holy hell do you have any idea? Like you think this is going to outsell a game that is for four consoles plus PC, as opposed to this, which is next gen only? Is this coming to PC as well? 1 second, folks. 1 second, folks. I gotta know. Is this shit coming to PC, or should I batten down the hatches and reality check myself? Maybe sit down and watch my language. It's coming to Windows as well. Joy to the world.
Mutated Cutie donated $2 through Super Chat. Seen the info regrading season pass for Callisto?
No, I didn't. Here, 1 second. That's interesting. Season pass. Whoa, season pass. Season pass. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Season pass. What you mean, Mutated? That's, Thanks for that information. Let me look at this a little bit deeper. The Callisto Protocol will have a season pass. Here, let me see. Just a bunch of edgelords talking right now, but I'll see. The Callisto Protocol, Team Striking Distance Studios, has been queried on its plans for post-launch content support and the possibility of DLC, with the developer responding that it's planning 4 years worth of content. That's a lot for a single-player only game. Only titles like Dying Light have achieved such a feat. Holy fuck. Yo. 4 years of content for this game? 1 second. Here, let's see how much this costs. The Digital Deluxe. Holy fuck. You know what? This might be a first time ever situation, but I think a Digital Deluxe might make sense for this game. Yo, Mutated Cutie, thanks for the heads up and the 2 through super chat. Thanks, Queen. We got the fox in the house. Fox, fox, fox. We got the fox, fox, fox. We got the fox, fox. Sorry. Oh, shit. You beat me to it.
Mutated Cutie donated $2 through Super Chat. Check the Steam page. It says it all.
Hell yeah, thanks for the 2 Mutated Cutie, the double back-to-back cutie. Fox, fox. The more you say fox in the super chat, the more it sounds like fox. Here, let me see if I can bust this out. I don't have Steam on my Mac. I don't think that even exists. Could Steam work on Mac? Here, let me see. Digital Deluxe. Let's go, baby. Holy shit. Dude, Steam, the way they give information, it's like, that's what I want across all platforms, man. Son of a bitch. They are giving literally the breakdown. I will always look to Steam from now on for my information. This pisses me off how we don't get this. Add to your wish list? No thanks, I'm buying it. No thanks, I'm buying it. Let me see here. Digital Deluxe Edition. Let's go to this one. Read more. Survival mode. Rush through the corridors of Black Iron Prison to stop yourself from transforming into one of the prison's grotesque monsters. Horde mode. Put your combat skills to the test in waves of savage enemies. Push back the biophage threat. Story DLC. Continue your journey into the terrifying world of the Callisto Protocol. Purchasers of the Callisto Protocol Digital Deluxe Edition receive the base game Season Pass, which grants access to 4 DLC drops, including 3 new game modes, story DLC, as well as new character and weapon skins. Well, fuck me running. At top speed. Might be a first time ever purchase for me when it comes to like a deluxe edition or something like that. Holy fuck. December 2nd, people. December 2nd. This is, Can I get this on my other screen? I'm gonna. 1 second. I'm gonna get this on my other screen, because this is like... Well, I mean, it's just like the more information I get, the more I'm like... Probably leaning a certain direction. Probably leaning a certain direction. Holy fuck. Let me see if I can get this over here, man. This information is the best information. Because I had no idea about it. No idea. Virtually none. Blood and gore, intense violence, strong language. What, no nudity? Sad. Let's see here. Go back to this unit. Here we go. Man, 4 years of content? I mean, maybe they paraphrased that in that article, but here it says 4 DLCs, man. 4 DLC drops. That's big. That's big. I can't think of another company that really pushes the envelope like that. What do they say? What do they say over here? Because this article actually was pretty good. It's just... a little bit older, in my opinion. Holy shit. Let's see. And the partnership, too, man. The fact that they're partnering with Skybound. I mean, this is already a slam dunk. I don't know if they can tell how many people pre-ordered this, but I think it's already won. I think this game's already a W. December 2nd. Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll be there. We'll be there day one. God of Woke. I can't say those things. God of Woke. Oh, my God. I will be playing Ragnarok until Callisto Protocol is out. Wow. Well, I'm just going to throw myself at the wall. Maybe in 3 to 6 years, where people have moved on from old consoles to new ones, remakes will never outsell. Yeah, I mean, dude, what I'm saying is, like, this is going to be to 4 different consoles. the Dead Space remake is coming to... Well, there's more than that. I mean, if you're talking about subcategories, it's like the Xbox Series XS, a PlayStation 4 or 5, Pro, this, that, Slim, whatever. I'm just basically saying it's coming to everything except Switch, which, I mean, makes sense. And when you open the opportunity door, when you open that door and you allow more gamers in, you're going to make more money. The hell is that? It's not even appearing for me.
Mutated Cutie donated $2 through Super Chat.
Mutated!
Forgot to. Fox. Fox.
Here
Fox,
we go, baby.
Fox. 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 Fox.
Damn, about threw me off my horse. Holy shit. Appreciate those foxes. Hell yeah, thanks for the foxes. Mutated Cutie with the 2. Mutated Cutie. Very excited for Callisto. DLCs, here we go. I mean, look. They're already working on even more than that. So you know, we're probably in good company for a great fucking time. I think it's magnificent that we're going this direction. Let's get a little music in here, man. Let's get a little music in here. I'm glad to see gaming rising again. Excuse me. I knew you guys were there for that amount of time where things, you know, gaming is not really healthy. It's not dying. Well, it's slowly dying. But it's super far from dead. There we go. That's better. I like the Steam page thing though, man. It's tells a lot more. Just information. Information station. Players must not only contend with the horrors of Black Iron Prison, but also the centuries-old secrets that plague Jupiter's long dead moon, both above and below the surface, baby. Now that's a reality I'm ready to handle, man. Can't fucking wait. Thanks for all the foxes in chat. Let's see who's winning. I mean, to me, they're both a W, but which W is bigger? It's like, yeah, God of War and God of War Ragnarok. High quality. High quality. But which one is better? Which W is bigger? We're allowed to make comparisons. If you want to shut us down, it's because you can't handle it. Snowflake generation, baby. Be shocked and happy if the Callisto Protocol and Atomic Heart does amazing on the next generation consoles / last generation. That's the thing. I worry that maybe the previous generation is holding us back. But then I take a look at The Last of Us Part 2 and I say this fucking works without a patch. It works without a patch. So does Red Dead Redemption 2. It's breathtaking. For being what it is and what it does on the previous generation. I mean, what the fuck? Developers can't figure it out. So why do we even go? Oh, man. Makes me mad, but it's like a rock in a hard place. immovable object meets unstoppable force. I want next gen only, but if they can't do it, what's the point of next gen? What's the point? 30 frames locked, or 30 frames targeted, by the way. God of War Ragnarok on the PlayStation 4. What the fuck are we doing? Targeted 30 frames per second? Targeted. Gaming is weird, man. Weird. A new game or something we played before with the new paint. I mean, Mutated said it all right there in that comment. Do you want a brand new IP? Do you want the future? Or do you want to live in the past? And if you want to live in the past, here's an offer. Buy the original at a fraction of the price. And if you think there's a sale right now, there's going to be a big sale. As this game grows more popular. The Dead Space remake. Is a remake. Been there, done that. We still need Abby DLC. Well, that's what The Last of Us Part 3 is for. I don't know why Abby would be in Part 3, but I'm guessing they would kill her in that one to bring people back in. Why isn't Last of Us 2 at a current gen update? Well, same question goes to the best game of all time, Red Dead Redemption 2. Dynamic 4K with ray tracing. God of War Ragnarok targets locked at 60 frames. Yeah, that's for PS5, right? I was considering getting God of War, but I don't know, man. I think that's a waste of time and money to me. Because if you guys want it, you're going to play it without me reality checking it or streaming it or anything. You guys... I think people want me to own that game, but they don't want me to make content on that game, so... I don't know. I don't really find value in it. Because I'm not attached to Kratos or Atreus or Zeus or whoever the fuck. My poor baby is sick. Who knows, Dylan? Maybe you will enjoy God of War. I mean, I could probably enjoy it, but it's not about me enjoying it. I mean, I play games off stream, off the channel. Games like Persona 5, Isanso, The Binding of Isaac. Getting back into Flight Sim a little bit. Might check out Grounded soon. I was hoping to in the spooky month, but just ran out of time, man. Just fuck. Screwed myself. I own a PS5, Xbox Series X. Oh my god, look at this guy. He's got the deep pockets. Dad of War 2. Yeah, DLC. You know, God of War DLC. I think that's what they call it, but I don't know, man. I would have to stream that game. I would have to get something out of it. Because I can't just jump into the second part of something and hope that I enjoy it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure you guys feel my hesitance and can understand why. Has anyone played Code Vein? Dude, I've had every opportunity, but I haven't yet. It sounds really good. Same thing with, what is that? It's a chick who's, or maybe that is what we're talking about. Maybe not. No, it's a different one where she's blindfolded. It's like very mature anime style. Here, let's see. No drop frames, live for about 1 hour and 30 minutes. I call it dad of bore, but still going to be good. Yeah, no, I get you. I mean, it's hard to argue against God of War. If it's a game you enjoy, then you're gonna be thrown off your feet. You're gonna fucking love it. I don't think they're gonna do anything bad in the story. I don't think they're gonna take chances. I think you guys are gonna have a comfortable, pleasant, cinematic, well-produced experience. Is it gonna be fresh and new? Fuck no. Is it gonna be worth $70? Fat chance. It's gonna be worth $60? Not to me. But maybe the story and all of that lasts long enough to compel. Keep things rolling long. But I don't think I'll be playing it up until Callisto Protocol or Dead Space. I mean, look at me, guys. Dying Light 1 was one of my favorite games. I have not touched Dying Light 2 since we had a problem with it. I haven't touched Dying Light 2 since. Dead game. Oops. Yo, Elsa.
Elsa donated €2.06 through Super Chat. Mike Hunt's Cluster Fox your Callisto Fox. Fox.
What?
Fox.
I wasn't expecting that from Elsa. I don't know if I can say that, but that's pretty fucking amazing. Thanks, Elsa, for the 206 euros. Thank you. That's some intense language. Damn. Fox. Yo, what up, Speedo? Xbox hasn't put anything out on the same level as God of War, so they can't critique. That is called gatekeeping, and don't be a little whiny ass wah. I can fucking judge anything I want. As a matter of fact, Plague Tale Requiem, probably a better game of the year than Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok. So I will shut that shit down, no exceptions. I can judge and critique, and give criticisms to everything. I'm a gamer, day fucking one. If I want to compare V-Rally to PT, if I want to compare Silent Hill 2 to Resident Evil 2, if I want to fucking compare Gran Turismo, Grandpa Simulator, driving down the fucking road at 20 miles an hour in a shitbird mobile versus Forza 5, an actual fun, open world, fucking insanely customizable game on the Xbox Game Pass, then I will. What did I say on Twitter? What did I say? Let me just reiterate exactly what I said, because I don't think people understand who I am. But you'll be up to speed shortly. I am about to reality check the holy fucking out of some of you. And now this may be a mighty hard, nasty pill to swallow. It is indeed one you will. Look, reality check season is wide open. And if I have to shut down this game, that game, make the comparison between a PS4 copy to a PS5 copy to an Xbox Series XS copy to an Xbox One copy, I will turn off the internet, install the game without a patch, and judge it from there. Because am not a liar. Like half of the generation is. Need a different color of coffee cup, I think. Why is my Twitter exploding? By the way, you can follow me at Saviors for Negan on Twitter. I'll try to deploy a link to the chat. I would really consider if you I would really like it if you considered me following. God damn it! Get me the English book! I fucked up! I would really love it if you considered following me on Twitter, because that's where I go no holds barred. I will bark at the reality. Nier Automata is a masterpiece. That's the one I was trying to think. Review Anime Brass, says Aloy. Which one? Cowboy Bebop, FLCL, Trigun, what else? Death Note, what else? Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I would review all of those. If you guys click the fucking video and watch it and hit the like button and maybe even consider commenting, I will review anime. The next video is going to be on the Callisto Protocol. Video after that, I can't say. But we will get down that road. Joel is a better dad than Kratos.
Joel is a better dad than Kratos. Joel is a better dad than Kratos.
Is Joel even a dad? Sarah is dead. Ellie is not his daughter. Quit pretending, or I will reality check you. Okay. Enough of that. Rat Gaddy. You okay, man? Did I say something bad?
Mutated Cutie donated $5 through Super Chat. Shout out Chaz. Shout out Elsa. Shout out Philo, Fox, 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 Fox,
Shout out to all those
Fox, 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 Fox. We love brass. Also, Fox, 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 Fox.
They're gonna have to fix that emoji. I swear it says Fox. The further you get down the road with the British accent, it's like Fox, Fox, Fox. It's like that's the F word. Thank you, Mutated Cutie. You are beyond breathtaking. Why are you so nice? Why are you so damn nice? Bash all the F-tier anime that the noobs love. Dude, I'm the type of guy to bash, like, I don't want to do that. You think I want to start an anime battle? Anime war? Dude. I'll crush Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm not gonna crush too many animes. We don't need, like, a weeb war. It's like a fucking weeb war. A bunch of anime profile pictures coming at me with these pink hair chicks, and it's like, hey, you fucking cunt. You worthless fucking cunt. Breath tax is retarded. It's like, no. It's my opinion. And you got offended. So salty, I just can't even measure the salt. You know what really pisses people off? Here, let's see. Do we have any stowaways in here? I love crunchy peanut butter. Holy shit, me too. That's all I eat. Hey, do we have any, secret baddies in here? It'll bring in the views, says Aloy. Well, I got a little secret about views. I'm about to get a fucking shitload. Because I know what content I need to approach, and I don't want to say this to my enemies who are watching. But hey, how are you doing? You, how you doing? I'm doing great, because I got the content coming. Actually, it's already here. The next few videos are probably going to perform very well. That's all I'll say. Because, I'm gonna hit it super hard. Rhett Gaddy's dog loves peanut butter. Wonder how he knows. Wonder how he knows. Hey there, partner. What up, Zeno? My cat loves vanilla ice cream. I just hope Silent Hill 2 is good. Don't fuck this up. That's what I say every time. I hope this is good. Please don't fuck it up. You know what I wish? Is that we didn't have to say anything. It's like we don't have to beg. We don't have to demand. We don't have to get pissed off and make videos on the internet. It's like they just keep funneling the fucking content at us, and it's like so good. If they turn on the content juice pump, and it's a lovely taste, I will drink. But I am gonna spit that fucking garbage out when they try to sell us things like Skull and Bones, Redfall. How about I just... I'm gonna get mad. I gotta calm down. Woosah. Woosah, motherfucker! Sorry. A real man has enemies. I don't know if I'd call them enemies, but competition. Competition. You've seen Back for Blood, right? Or not, sorry, not Back for Blood. There Will Be Blood. I gotta separate gaming and film because you got a piece of shit over here and you got a grand magnum opus over here. It's like comparing a diamond to a dog turd. It's like what he said in There Will Be Blood. You're my competition. It's like, yeah, I'm very competitive. I'm a very competitive YouTuber. I will shoulder my way in there, man, because you have to. The algorithm hates us. And it is a constant battle to get to the top, but I have the formula ready right here. You guys remember the line from Halloween 2018? They copied Rob Zombie's Halloween massively. They tried to make it funny at the sequence in the kitchen where the dad drops like a cracker with peanut butter on it on his crotch, and he says, "Oh, got peanut butter on my penis." That's why I fucking hate that movie. That one line right there is all I need to hear to just loathe. Loathe, hate, scum. And Halloween Kills is shit because it is fucking filler as fuck. There's nothing to it. There's no movie there. It's all icing, zero cake. And with Halloween Ends, people hate it because it's so different. There's nothing you can do to please people sometimes, and that's what the gaming industry needs to stop fucking doing. Stop trying to please one singular crowd. Don't you know there's a whole goddamn army of gamers out there? I mean, that's why it's so successful. It's because there's so many gamers. But they rely on the extra money that comes from these people who want to plug in their credit card. They want to be attached at the hip for the rest of their life to this game. And I hate that reliance on that. I hate the reliance on microtransactions and the extra shit we should have gotten for the same price. DLC for Callisto Protocol? Sounds fucking mighty worth my time. 4 DLCs plus other modes? Well, fuck yes. Sorry for that little rant. Anybody playing the Chant, I am worried about that game. I thought it was a PlayStation exclusive, and I am... Look. Truth is, I don't really pick sides. If I had a PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation 4 here, I'd give you the same reality, same truth. The Chant, we need more exclusives, let's just say that. You're my competitor. What up, Zeno? You know what I'm talking about. You're my competitor. Dillon, Callisto Protocol just took up. Hey, man, Prisoner ain't been here for too long, has he? I just fucking watched the whole video, man. I said it's a masterpiece. I want to live in that video. It's the best fucking video I've ever seen in my life. Huh? Oh my god, that Hitman music.
Elsa donated €2 through Super Chat.
Elsa.
Victory hand, mutated cutie foots, fox.
Let's
Make
go.
love watch Dillon.
Hell yes, Elsa. Fox. Make love, watch Dillon. That sounds like an amazing life. That sounds like the best kind of life. Elsa, thanks for the 2 through Super Chat. How did you do 206 and then do 2? I don't know how YouTube works, man. I have no idea, but that's cool. That's interesting. Thank you, Elsa. Shout out to the Fox. Yo, DP.
DP donated €4.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you. I raise a glass to you and the last sip. Cheers, DP, the double penetrator in Super Chat. We appreciate you, the double penetrator. Thank you for the €4.99. What up, Frank Caves? Why you crying, man? Do you need me to shout you out and say Frank Caves should be supported by G Fuel, sponsored? Let's get Frank Caves a fucking sponsorship. Let's get him 1,000 fucking subs, for fuck's sake. That guy deserves Super Chats just as much as me. That's the truth. Damn, it is hot. Ah. I want to wear more cowboy shirts. I don't have any cowboy shirts. This is the closest one I got. I don't know if she's considered a cowboy. Hell yeah, DP and Elsa. Thank you, guys. Dillon, you got striking skin. What? You got striking skin. I've got striking skin? I mean, yeah, I take care of myself. Shit. You don't see me working in the fucking bottom of coal mine or anything. Gotta stay out of there, man. G Fuel, baby. Hey, we're pumping it straight into our mouths. Frank Cave's time will come. It better come. Because I am an impatient motherfucker, okay? There are certain content creators, please support them. Shit. I don't want to say anything too crazy. Don't tell Vision, but he watches Mia Winter's OnlyFans. Yeah, Vision had a little meltdown. Had to escort him out of this area again. It's like I blocked you so many times, bro. I'm never going to hit the unblock button if you keep going. Bro, I'm trying to be nice. What are your thoughts on the Callisto Protocol and Dead Space remakes, says Martin? Here, I will literally spread this butter on this toast in a paragraph or less. Let me get this microphone closer to my lips. When it comes to the Callisto Protocol, it's a brand new IP, but it's coming to every console. When it comes to Dead Space, it's a potentially soulless remake. Potentially soulless. I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying there's potential. You know what else? Next gen exclusive. Major turn on. So there are some pulls and there are pushes when it comes to this. There are some faults and some, well, there are some peaks. What do I think's going to happen? They're both going to succeed. But I swear, if for some reason the Dead Space remake sells more copies, then I don't know if I want to be there, man. I don't even know if I want to just not stream, not even talk that day. But next gen exclusive limits the audience. Having previous gen technology run the Callisto Protocol makes me nervous because it could be held back. It could be held back by previous gen technology, but at the same time, you open up this arena instead of like selling, you know, some box seats. You open up the fucking arena instead of bringing out your little picnic chairs, you know, your little fold-out chairs. It's an arena opening. It's open wide to all gamers. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS with the bells and the whistles. You got the next generation looking amazing, and you got the previous generation looking fine too. So it's a major balance thing that I'm talking about here. Both of these games I want. I want to buy them both. But there's a catch. I need to see more of Dead Space, because I am starting to think that the balance is weighing more in Callisto Protocol. New IP, Glenn Schofield, original creator of Dead Space. It was banned in Japan, so it's more violent, more intense. The visceral, unfiltered, uncensored nature of games is what I like to fucking see. Give me the violent video games. Give me the gore, the blood. I mean, Aloy! No, Striking Distance Studios skin for the Callisto Protocol. You get it for free. Oh, right on, Joseph. Sorry, I didn't, sorry, man. I'm sure you get it. A lot of chat, a lot of keeping up. You know what, guys? Just from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to really quickly thank you for being here. I know sometimes I can go up and down and, you know, be sad and be mad and like, oh. You know, I understand that, but thank you guys for having conversation here, keeping the chat, like, alive. We're engaging. It's not just like, I'm a robot, you're a robot. We talk to each other, and then we take breaks, and you guys talk amongst yourself, and I just lay down the reality. It's like the perfect fucking thing, man. The stream today, a 10 out of 10. I loved it. 10 out of 10. I review my own stream with you guys. I loved it. 10 out of 10. Don't tell Mr. Din, but I was told he actually scammed everyone with abandon. He was Hassan all along. Maybe he is, man. But I tell you what, there was only one thing that could hold me back from telling Hassan to fuck off. That's the nicest way I can say that. There's only one thing that could stop me. If Hassan is a cat owner, and he holds up his cat and he says, "Please don't," I'm gonna say, "You motherfucker." And then I'm gonna pet his cat and I'm gonna say, "Oh, look at the cat." And then I'm gonna see nothing else. I'm just gonna be mad, pet the cat, and calm down. I don't care about Callisto or Dead Space. Why are you in this chat then, man? We don't need that toxic nature. So, you don't care about me. You want me to go fuck myself. Okay. No, I will not. I really just want Street Fighter 6, lol. Hey, man, I'll tell you what. You know, Speedo, man, I'm sorry I kind of talked harsh earlier, dude. I just seen what you were saying, and I'm like, well, that's blockading. Don't blockade opinions, but you know, man, I think maybe I just got a little intense. But Street Fighter 6, I'm looking fucking straight at that. Like, I'm not big on fighting games. Like 1v1, nah. I like the fighting games where you got fucking dozens of guys and you're like throwing them over your shoulder. You're fucking throwing this guy out the window. You're pick up this hitting stick and you're like flipping it around. Fucking boom, boom, boom. You know, a shitload of fighting. 1v1 to me is boring snooze. But Street Fighter 6 aims to be bigger. It's going to be a bigger game, a lot more going on. If it's open world, that it perfectly fits the channel. That way we can break into the Street Fighter world and get back. I haven't been there since day one, but I've been there since day PlayStation. Oh yeah. We have to move on from old gen. It's time to move on. I agree with Sony Punk, man. Sony Punk, I agree. I don't give a shit if we don't have a singular PlayStation 4 or Xbox One game ever again. In fact, I think Xbox One has been dropped for the most part. It's terrible. You want my opinion on the Xbox One? It's a terrible console. It's terrible. While it was in its prime, we'd be talking differently. But at this moment, terrible. Crossplay. Yo, Tekken 8, I mean, it looks beautiful, but it's just literally 1v1. When my PS4 can still handle more games. Look, Philo, I mean, you got the fucking magic box, bro. You got the magic box. I don't know how your shit plays so good, but, I mean, maybe you've just taken care of it, unlike the rest of us. Maybe you take care of your shit, and we're all fucked up. Because, I mean, I'll be honest. My PlayStation 4... got that from my girl. It was hers, now it's mine. And we can reality check games on that. And the thing is, it can play The Last of Us Part 2. It can play Detroit Become Human. Sony games, PlayStation games, they are a step above, they are a cut above when it comes to the production and the looks. But there are just some things about the PlayStation that irk me very badly. They've got great games, but look how long it takes to gather that library together. You said Biomutant wasn't Game of the Year. Well, shit. Well, that's just a damn lie. Biomutant should have been Game of the Year. Game of the fucking decade. I mean, shit. I got so many views on that video for nothing. I didn't even fucking barely look at the game. I watched like a few clips and I'm like, okay, I'll react to them. The whole community grabs their pitchforks and knives and they fucking run straight at my comment section. And I think it's cool. Philo, stay on old gen, homie. I mean, if he wants to, I would suggest everyone move forward when you can. I know financials right now are questionable. But don't cross it out of your mind. If you come across a $500 bill on the ground and there's no one within sight who dropped it, get a PlayStation 5, get an Xbox Series X, get a Xbox Series S. Shit, any of them. I suggest investing in the next generation now. This is the point in time where I suggest it. If I haven't said it before, I'm saying it now. This is the best time. Because we are gearing up for 2023, baby. When next generation really escalates the situation. I think after Ragnarok, Sony will move forward, hopefully. Move forward. They always are. I have no doubt in my mind, Sony is... we're going up. Microsoft as well, but cloud gaming is fucking terrible. I don't know why, I'm glad it's secondary, let's just say that. Every time I see a game runs on the cloud, though, I'm like, that information is irrelevant. Anyone playing on the cloud, well, it's like me. I was playing on the cloud to stream for you guys because I couldn't afford to play games the way, you know, I do now. Now that I bought the capture cards, I've got 2 of them. One's cheap as fuck, the other one's medium beefy. I can stream anything to you guys. PlayStation 3 games, PlayStation 1 games, Xbox Series S, etc., etc., PlayStation 4. Make it make sense when the time comes. Don't just cut out next gen because you say, oh, this works perfectly. Yeah, this shit does work perfectly. But do you know what load times... Do you know what load times do? They waste your time. And as simple as I can say it, my time is less wasted these days. I love it. Bread in New York is now $8. Well, fuck, man. Maybe you should come this way, prisoner. If I see $500 on the ground, I would take it and buy a PS5 with it. Fuck yeah, Philo. See, that's what I like to hear. Enthusiasm for gaming. It's not just like, oh, my PS4 works. I'm just going to put the 500 on, you know, bet 00 at Vegas or something. It's like, nah, man. The time is coming for the next generation. If you can be there, I would suggest it. I would say it would have been here sooner, but they don't have any of the software. It doesn't make sense. Half of the games that I own on Xbox Series S that are, like, exclusive? What the fuck are we doing? They're barely next gen. The It's shocking, man. It's very shocking. Elsa? Ask Photon for some bread? Nah, he's fine. I only own a modded PS5 Pro. Modded PS5 Pro? Jesus, who is this time traveler here, man? I'm a true genius. Is that input funny? Did I just find out who that was? Secretly? Shit. Hey, did this super chat pop up? Okay, it did. Something weird happened. Something weird happened. Hey, yo, Jonathan. Oh, yeah. I'm just checking chat real quick. I think we're going to wind it down. My legs need to roam. Today we got down to it pretty much on the entire situation between the Callisto Protocol and Dead Space. What is my final answer? I want to buy them both. The thing is, I really need to see Dead Space more. As simply as I can say it, I need to see more. I want to see a gamer with the controller on a console. Okay? A controller on a console. I don't even care what console. Doesn't mean shit to me. They all run basically the same. But I mean, previous generation, that'd be nice to see that too. It's just like, look. Oh wait, no, Dead Space purely on next gen. I was referring to Callisto with the next gen, or previous gen. But with Dead Space, the reason I need to see more is because that was in the hands of a fucking producer. It was in the hands of a, someone selling the game, fundamentally. I want to play the game in front of you guys. I want to interact with the environment and see what we can actually do. You know, what level of immersion am I getting into? With the Callisto Protocol, I can almost guarantee this is a W. From what I have seen, this is gearing up to be, well, competitor for Game of the Year if they deliver. Am I saying this looks better than God of War or Plague Tale or Elden Ring? Maybe. But I'm just saying, a competitor, that means competition for the top. I love seeing competition for the top because that means we're in a situation where everything is good. Things are getting better. I love seeing competition that makes sense, especially this right here. 4 years of DLC, mister. If it's a W, it's a good day. Hell yeah, man. Yo, appreciate you, DP. Thanks for that 5. You're into Fatal Frame games? I was thinking about reality checking Fatal Frame for Megacephalic. I believe I owe him at least 1 or 2 projects. I'll have to DM him. But I was thinking about reality checking Fatal Frame. I've never played them, never been exposed. Like, I mean, maybe back in the day, but I don't remember shit. I was a scared baby at that time. Thank you guys for being here today. Traveler talks too much? No, he's fine. I created Craft an account to get free Striking Distance Studios skin. What? Oh, okay. I know what you mean. Thank you guys. I am still going to... What? Philo, sometimes I don't know, man. You're gonna play Breath of the Wild on the Switch? That sounds sick, but... I'd love to see a Switch Pro. Honestly. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Life is too short for L's. Stay W and give Fox a win. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna pin that up here because we appreciate you, Elsa. We're gonna close the poll down now. 2 hours, 78 votes. Let's see what the final result is and call it a day here with the brass tacks. The Callisto Protocol with 70% versus the Dead Space remake with 29% equals 99 fucking percent. Where's my other 1%? It makes no sense. Therefore, we'll have to continue on another episode of Dillon in the Details, aka the Brass Tacks / the Midnight Oils Master. I'll be bringing you constant content this month, attempting to show you all sides of the coin and every form of reality you could imagine, and even some that I made up. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you at the Gaddy. Thanks for being here. Sacred, Speedo, Philo, Din, Elsa, Mutated, Joseph, Prisoner, Time Traveler. Let's see, Sony Punk, Kratos, Shiru-san. And that's about it. Until next time, folks, may every road lead you to warm sands, and may every constellation lead you home. But until next time, ta-ta.